I'm Kalam Hines with EastIdahoNews.com, and today I'm working it at Jim Dandy Brewing in Pocatello. They serve over a dozen of their award-winning brews in their family-friendly tap room. They also distribute many of those same tasty offerings to several popular Pocatello area watering holes.
The water that we use for brewing is called liquor. This is hot liquor since it's hot, obviously. This water that we're pulling out of the kettle right now is at 185 degrees. Since the grain that we're about to add is a little bit cooler, it levels out to the temperature that we want. This recipe calls for just over 1,000 pounds of grain. So what you're pouring in right now is our premium 2-row base malt. Base malt is where you get the majority of the sugar from the beer, which is what gets turned into alcohol. So what we're adding now is flaked oats. It's a big part of creating a New England IPA.
Have you guys got a name for this one yet? Is that
the East Idaho New England IPA. The whole point of the mash here is to extract the sugar out of the barley and the wheat and the oats. And by doing that, the way that we do that is we put it in this mash tun. And it sits in there. There's enzymes inside the barley kernel that will start to break down those sugars into sugars that the yeast can then ferment into alcohol. So that's the whole point of this. It's kind of hard to have a beer without this step.
So we just finished the mashing. We're going to move on to the fermentation process. Now we're with Hailee Gove, Davis's wife, co-partner of Jim Dandy here. And we are still in the brew room. Is that what this is?
Yeah, this is the brewery. We have 7 fermenters, so we can have 7 different types of beer brewing at one time. We have 2 bright tanks. That's where the beer finishes and carbonates. We sanitized our port, so we're ready to pour off of the tank. So it's not fully finished yet, but this is the fly hopper. It'll be ready in about 2 weeks. So see how it's pretty foamy coming out just because it is a bit carbonated. You can see as it sits, obviously that foam going to dissipate a little bit. You can give it a try.
Let's try it. It's delicious.
Yeah, isn't it fun to try it off the tank? It's as fresh as it gets right there.
Davis is going to show me how to fill these kegs here. So Davis, why don't you run me through the instructions here?
Yeah, for sure. So currently this keg's just about full. The first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna blow a little bit through that side valve there.
Just a little bit or all the way open?
Let's go all the way open until you see beer come through.
Which way does it turn? This way, okay.
There you go. So there's beer, now you can close it. Now we're gonna close the inlet valve there next. And then we're gonna take this valve off. There you go, perfect. And then we just untwist it. Perfect. This guy's ready to roll. Now we're gonna hook it up to the next one and keep the keg filling going here. Now we just wanna open up those valves, start letting beer in, filling the keg. Now let a little bit of pressure off the top. And we're rolling. Eventually we'll start to see a little bit of foam come out of the top, and that's how we know that it's ready to be closed off and sent out to the market. So you can pour a little bit of sanitizer in here just to get that last bit of beer out. You wanna dump this guy out.
Oh yeah.
And then we'll put the cap on, and then you'll just throw one of those guys on there. Very nice.
All right, we filled some kegs. Now we're gonna go sample some of the beer.
Come over here, sheet it. You just want to make sure water's all the way around. Perfect. And then Jimmy's going to be on this very far side.
Right here.
And it's best to turn this down a little bit. That controls the flow.
Okay.
And then keep the glass nice and tilted. Turn it all the way on. Perfect. Sweet. Beautiful.
So this is the Jimmy Drinks. This is apparently everyone's favorite. It's really good.
Yeah.
It is really good.
That one's going to be one of our more, hoppy style beers. It's an IPA, so yeah, very, very drinkable though.
Very, very drinkable. For Zoe Borstelman, Hailee Gove, and Davis Gove, I've been Kalam Hines with EastIdahoNews.com.